Hey, what's good, YouTube subscribers? How y'all doing today? It's your boy MG5 back again with another sports video. And today, y'all know what we got to talk about, man. We got to talk about the UFC. We have a big pay-per-view going down tonight, live in Las Vegas, UFC 303. Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prochazka. Number 2, the rematch. It's going down, man. You know, this pay-per-view originally was supposed to be for the notorious one, Conor McGregor, but you know, he had to pull out because of injury, and these two fighters stepped up to save the show. You know, another short notice fight between these guys, and it's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be early fireworks. You know, y'all, I know we all waiting for next week, 4th of July, but it's going to be early fireworks in Las Vegas tonight. Make sure y'all tune in. And y'all know how we do things around here on MG5 Sports. You know, got to break it down, give y'all my thoughts, and give y'all my final fight predictions on the main card for UFC 303. Let's go. But before we get started, you know, I just want to shout out to my sponsorship, Dubby Energy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dubby Energy for y'all out there that be working out, you know, that be going to the gym, getting it in every single day. Hey, there's some new powder out there, some new energy out there. Dubby Energy. Trust me, y'all. This is the new thing. And if y'all want that extra boost and something that's going to help y'all focus and help out your immune system, Dubby Energy is the way to go. Y'all can even use my promo code MG5 Sports. Your first purchase get 20% off. MG5 Sports, your first purchase get 20% off. But anyways, y'all, let's get straight into it now. You know, we got to talk about UFC 303, this main card. And there's some good fights on this bout. There are some good fights on this bout. Especially the opening bout, a welterweight bout. You know, we got Ian Gary versus Michael Venom Page. They put this one as the opening bout for a reason. It's gonna be fireworks, and this is a great fight right here. You know, you got Ian Gary, who's ranked number 7, taking on MVP, who had one fight in the UFC, and now he's ranked. This dude's ranked 14. You know what I'm saying? One fight and he's ranked 14. Ian Gary, undefeated fighter, young lion coming up, 14-0, taking on the veteran Michael Page, 22-2. This is going to be a great fight. And styles makes fights. We all know that. And I think when I look at them, they kind of have similar styles. Like, they don't have similar styles, but they kind of do. Like, they both like to control the octagon, dictate the pace, and they like to use their range. You know, once they find range, these guys dominate the distance and the range. Both of them dominate the distance and the range. So it's going to be interesting to see who dominates the distance in this fight. You know, I feel like for Ian Gary as the young lion, I do believe he has the skill set to beat Michael Page. You know, I really do, but he's going to have to use all of his tools. I don't think he can just box or just kickbox or just strike with Michael Page. I think he's going to have to use everything. You know, Ian Gary's going to have to use that leg kick, you know, go to the calf, go to the legs of Michael Page. And then also, if that doesn't work, he has to close the distance and go in and make this a dirty fight, make this a dog fight, and start grappling with this guy. Go for some takedowns with this guy. You know, just don't strike with him. Go for some takedowns. Use your whole arsenal. Everything that, you know, your full MMA skill set, he's going to have to use it against Michael Page, because Michael Page has the experience. He's been in the octagon with almost everyone. You know, he's fought the best fighters in the world, and his style is unpredictable, and it's something you can't replicate. You really can't copy his style or find too many sparring partners to do what Michael Page does. You know, he's very unorthodox, he's awkward, and that footwork is crazy. Like, he really, you know, that foot speed, like the way he darts in, throws some punches, darts back out, don't get hit. You know, the way he throws unpredictable elbows or a flying knee or here comes a kick. So I really do think Ian Gary has the skill set to beat him, but he's going to have to use everything. You can't just strike with this guy. And honestly, I could see both of them finishing each other. I think if Ian Gary's going to finish Michael Page, me personally, I think he's going to have to wear him out. Use the leg kicks. Okay, that's not working. Let me get up in his face. He keeps moving around. Okay, let me take him down. If Ian Gary can wear him out the proper way, I think he can get a finish in the third round. And for Michael Page, I think he can get a finish if Ian Gary's being too cocky or too eager and he's just trying to strike with him. Michael Page can land one of them big shots and finish him. So, I think this is a big fight right here. I really don't see a finish. I see a split decision win. And, as a fan myself, I will be going for Michael Page. I hope he knocks out Ian Gary, and I believe he can. But as an analyst, I think Ian Gary will win this fight by split decision. I think it'll be a great fight. I think it'll be a close fight. But I think Ian Gary will win this fight by split decision. So I'm going to go, as a fan, hey, I want Michael Page to knock him out. But to be real with y'all, I think Ian Gary will win this fight by split decision. But I will be rooting for Michael Page. Now moving on to the women's bantamweight bout, the second fight on the card. We got rank 3 versus rank 7. We got Myra Bueno Silva versus Macy Chiasson. Hey, man, stick with me, y'all. If I mispronounce their names, my bad. But, yeah, this looks like a good fight. I'm going to favor Silva in this fight. I think she's more like a 3-round fighter. The last time we seen her fight for the title fight, she started off so great, and then she just looked like she got tired, and then she couldn't keep up with the pace and stuff like that. But I think she's more of a 2-3 round fighter. I think she'll have the first 2 rounds will be big for Silva. But if she gasses out, Macy can put that pressure on her and hurt her. Both of them got crazy submission skills. I just like Silva in this one. That's who I'm going to go with, y'all. I think she'll get a 3rd round finish by submission. But also, if she gasses out, she could get hurt or she could get submitted, So I think it's all about her cardio and what does she do with her energy. Is she going to dump it all out in the first 2-3 rounds, or the first 2 rounds and be tired and gassed out by the third. If she's gassed in the 3rd round, she could put herself in danger. But I like Silva in this one. I think she has a pretty good skill set all around. And it's going to be a good fight. But I got Silva by submission in the 3rd round. Now, moving on to the 3rd bout, we have a light heavyweight bout. Rank 10, Anthony Lionheart Smith versus Roman Deladozzi. My bad if I mispronounced that, y'all. But this one's going to be a good fight. I think Roman, it depends what version of Roman shows up, because sometimes Roman, when he shows up in shape and he's been working hard, training hard, hey, man, he got some, he got that killer instinct, man. He could really hurt Anthony Smith. But I also like Anthony Smith. We know him as the veteran. I think he's on a roll right now, and he's on fire. We seen what he did at UFC. The last time he fought, I think it was UFC 300. I could be mistaken. But the last time he fought, he got a finish. And I think he's on fire right now, taking a short notice fight, stepping in. And honestly, I could see him getting the job done. Both of these guys have great jiu-jitsu skills, so I give them both that. Me personally, I think I'm going to go with Anthony Smith, man. I just think he's on fire right now. And why not, go with your momentum? Why not go with your momentum? So I got Anthony Smith. I think he can win this fight by a 3rd round submission. The thing is, though, Anthony Smith cannot take big shots in the 1st round. This dude Roman, if he gets his confidence building up, he does have that killer instinct. He can hurt Anthony Smith and get him out of there in the 1st or 2nd. It just depends how that 1st round goes. If Anthony Smith can control the pace, I think he'll be fine. But if he starts taking big shots in the 1st round, I don't know, y'all. It could be lights out. But I got Anthony Smith winning this fight, and I'm going to go with a 3rd round submission. Now, moving on to the co-main event. You know what I'm saying? It's a lightweight bout. This bout was supposed to take place at featherweight, but Brian Ortega could not meet the weight. And, hey, they contact, he contact Diego, and he told him, hey, man, can we do a lightweight bout? And that's what's going on. This fight's taking place at 155, lightweight bout. We got Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. And this is going to be a banger right here. I think they're going to test Diego. We saw what Diego did at UFC 300. He has crazy power in his hands, y'all. And he got a good submission game. He got a good submission game. He's a good grappler, good Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And they testing the line right now. They trying to see how real is this guy. Because for him to fight Brian Ortega, this is going to be a great fight. And I still think Brian Ortega got it. You know what I'm saying? I still think he has it. But right now he's going against a young lion. The thing is about Ortega, he doesn't have crazy power. He's more like a volume striker. He'll set something crazy up and he'll hit you and he'll rock you, or he'll take you to the ground. We know his grappling skills and his jiu-jitsu skills is on a different level, and they going to grapple. I think both of them had great jiu-jitsu skills, but if I had to give one the advantage in that area, I'd give it to Brian Ortega. But as far as striking and standing up, I got to give it to Diego. He has power in his hands, y'all. He has power. This dude, every punch he throws, it seems like it's going to be a knockout punch. And I like this fight because we get to see where the young lion's at. And it's going to be a great fight. The thing is, what I worry about Ortega is that he does get hit a lot. He gets hit a lot in his fights. He doesn't have the best footwork or the best head movement. He gets hit. He can also dish him, but he gets hit a lot. And if he takes those punches by Diego Lopez or Lopez, it could be an early good night for him, because this is the young lion. And Diego has experience. Diego has experience. He has a lot of fights. He has a lot of fights on his record. You know what I'm saying? And for you bettors out there, Diego is the favorite to win this fight. He has a lot of fights. But I still give the experience to Brian Ortega, because Brian Ortega has fought the best in the featherweight division. He's fought for the title, and he's fought some of the best fighters in the world. So he does have the experience. He's seen almost every style there is. And this is going to be a great fight. Me personally, for you bettors out there, y'all might want to bet with Diego, but I'm going to go with T-City. I got Brian Ortega winning this fight. I think he'll get hurt in this fight, but I think he'll pull something. He'll pull something out of the bag of his tricks, and I think he'll get the submission on Diego in the third round. If Diego gets too eager and he's rushing into things, he might run into a shot, but this dude has power and crazy confidence. If Diego gets through Brian Ortega, then he is real. And he's probably going to need one more fight than that title shot. If he gets through Brian Ortega, this dude is real, y'all. He is real. So this is going to be a real test. I think you got two dogs going in there, and we're going to see. But I got Brian Ortega by round 3 submission. Now, moving on to the main event. The main event. We got a light heavyweight title bout. Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prochazka. And this is the rematch between these two fighters, man. I truly can't wait for this one. And this fight is more than just, hey, this is a spiritual fight. You know what I mean? It's going to come down to heart, spirit, and will. Who wants it more? I saw Yuri in one of his interviews saying that Alex Pereira uses spiritual rituals before his fights and stuff like this. He challenged him not to do that. And Alex said, hey, Alex didn't even deny it. He just said, hey, if you haven't found your spirit yet, that's not my fault. So Alex didn't deny it. Now, that whole spiritual ritual stuff, I don't know, man. Yuri talking about he using some type of dark black magic and stuff, but who knows, man. These two are about to fight. We know Alex Pereira is a warrior, and we know Yuri's like the samurai, man. This is about to be a great fight. Yuri has the skill set to win this fight, y'all. For y'all bettors out there, Alex is the slight favorite to win. Yuri has what it takes to beat this guy. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, first of all, I want to give both of these guys some respect for taking this fight on short notice again, for stepping in and saving the event. But both of these guys, it's going to be a great fight, man. Yuri has the skill set. He has awkward striking. He throws punches from different angles. It's very awkward, very unorthodox. He'll throw an elbow out of nowhere. The same thing with the knees, and he has the grappling. He can take this guy down. And the thing is about Yuri, his striking's so awkward. What he does to what most people can't do to Alex is force Alex to fight backwards, take control of the octagon and push Alex backwards. And that's what Yuri can do. Alex is a great kickboxer. He's very technical and fundamental. He doesn't do anything flashy. He's just very technical and fundamental. He has that crazy leg kick and he has that left hook, and everything else is very technical. He's been in the octagon or the ring, the kickboxing ring, with the best fighters in the world. But Alex just has crazy power. And the thing is, when Alex is walking you down and once he gets that distance, he's dangerous. He's just going to walk you down. But Yuri has the skill set to push this guy back, and he has the grappling skills. The only thing is about Yuri is he got to stay out the danger zone. He can't be in a spot where Alex can throw the left hook or land a big elbow or throw a big knee at him. Like if he's going for that single leg and he's trying to hold on to the single leg, you got to get out of there. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it, bro. You got to get out of there. And, I think what makes Yuri so tough is that he is unpredictable. A lot of fighters are predictable. And when you fight a guy like Alex Pereira, who's been in the octagon or the ring with the best, he has that experience. If you're predictable, he's gonna walk you down. And Yuri's not predictable. He can grapple, he can strike, and he does have a little bit of power. And the most important thing about Yuri is that he has the spirit, the heart, and the mind. So I truly do feel like Yuri can get the job done. But the thing is, when you have that type of power with Alex Pereira, you have that left hook, you have that bomb, one punch, and you just knocking dudes out cold and it's over. It's going to be tough because eventually in a fight, you're going to make mistakes and that punch is going to come through and hit you. This is 5 rounds. So even if Yuri does dominate 3-4 rounds of the fight, he still has to be on point and he can't get tired because this dude Alex can strike at any moment. As a fan, I will be going for Yuri to win this fight, and I do believe Yuri can win this fight. I really do. But as an analyst giving y'all predictions, I think I'm going to go with Alex Pereira, man. I feel like to beat Alex, you have to finish him. I think the only time, Izzy got him, but Izzy finished him. I don't know if anyone's beat this guy in a decision because at one moment or time, that left hook is going to land, man. Something's going to land. So I just feel like Yuri's going to have to hurt this guy early and try to take him out. But, I will be going for Yuri Prochazka. But my final prediction, I do think Alex Pereira will win this fight, probably by knockout in the 4th or 5th round. I just think Yuri will dominate the fight. He'll look fantastic doing it. But then I think that left hook going to come in at some point and get him. But if Yuri does win this fight, then let's book it again and let's have a trilogy where both fighters can finally have a full training camp. But anyways, y'all, that's my predictions for UFC 303. Make sure y'all tune in. And y'all already know, man. Y'all already know how we do things over here on MG5 Sports. Y'all stay up. And until next time, y'all.